Salutations and welcome to Carlisle Times 2. This is one half of the Carlisles, and we are here continuing our epic adventure of monkeys versus balloons. So today we are going to continue our series of using Sauda to destroy as many of the CHIMPS maps as possible. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's take an intermediate map today. Feeling kind of fun, and let's maybe do Kartsndarts. So here we go. Let's go ahead and put it on CHIMPS, and let's get this party started. Okay, first of all, we're going to make sure that we have it on auto. We have it on auto start. And of course, looking at this map, we're going to go ahead and put Sauda down. We'll start talking about it. Put Sauda here. Go ahead and start it. So the cool thing about this is if anything gets past Sauda, it's going to come right back around. She's in a good point where it's going to cross twice. And I think just about every map on every level has one point like this. Sometimes it's hard to get or hard to figure out. And again, Sauda won't work for every one of them, especially as you start getting into the advanced maps and things like that, get past intermediate. But today we'll go ahead and we're going to follow kind of our same path. We'll drop our spike down. Our Tack Shooter, and we're going to work our Tack Shooter up to a 220 for right now. There we go. All right, we're almost at our 220. We will come back and we will eventually take this up to a 420, but for right now, we're just going to do 220. And for this map, we're going to do kind of a minimalist approach. So a lot of times you see in the maps, I like to throw down a lot of things just because we have the extra money, as we get into the around 90 to 100. But today, we're just going to do it from a minimalist perspective. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save up for our ninja. And we're going to place our ninja right across from Sauda, slightly, there we go. And we'll take it up to a 301. There we go. Next we'll do sharp shurikens. And then we'll do seeking shurikens. There we go. And then finally we'll do double shot. All right, so we have some fun going here right now. Let's see, what are we going to do? Get up to the 900 mark. And we're super excited. There we go. Go ahead and trigger that. And then we're going to work towards our Alchemist. And we're going to put our Alchemist, of course, right in front of our ninja. There we go. And we'll take our Alchemist to a 320 to get the party started with there. And by the way, this is actually our 99th video. We are so excited. Once we hit our 100th video and 3,000 subs, which I do believe we're only about 2 away from, we're going to make sure we have a really super big, 100th episode planned. And it's not going to be balloons on this one or the BTD6, but if you follow us on some of our other things, for instance, our TCG and collector card, box unboxings and things like that. We're going to be doing that. So real quick, we're going to move back to our Ninja Monkey. We're going to take it up to a 402. But we're actually going to be opening up 5 of the Y Schwartz boxes, of the booster boxes. So we're super excited about that. Y Schwartz is, from a gaming perspective, is growing. And the artwork from the different Y Schwartz series, because what they do is Weiss collaborates with a lot of the anime manga series, and then each box is dedicated to a particular show, and they are amazing. So I think we have two, and 1, so 3 different series that we're going to be opening between the 5 boxes. So there we go. All right, so we're almost at our 402. There we go. Now we're going to head towards our Alchemist to a 420. And when I say minimalist, we're really going to go minimalist today. I'm going to show you just how you can do this. You don't really have to have the big, and ending with the bomb shooters like I like to do. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to save money. I'm going to take it off of auto so you can see once we get to round 40. Actually, we'll go ahead and take our Tack Shooter to a 3-2-0 for right now. Once round 40 comes, we're going to want to launch Sauda's attack, her ability, in the minute that we see the balloon coming through. So here we go, and boom. All right, comes around, it's not going to go anywhere, and kadonk. All right, now we're going to put it back on auto and continue. Here we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop down our spike factory right here by our Tack and our Sauda. We'll take the bottom path first, get 2, place it on smart, and then let's go ahead and start heading up. We're going to get a 302 for right now. There we go. We're going to head back to our Tack Shooter and get it to a 420. Almost there. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop down a monkey tower, or monkey village. Sorry, monkey village. Okay, we're going to drop it right up in here. We are going to take it to a 110 for right now. Then we're going to put down a wizard right behind our ninja to a 02. We'll do 2 first. There we go. And then we're going to work the bottom path to 2. We'll go ahead and take it up to the 3rd shimmer. So we have 0, 2, 3 for right now. We're going to whip back over here to our monkey village. We're going to get a 220. Here we go, and almost. There we go. Go back to our wizard. Bring it up to a 024. There we go. And finally, we're going to put down our Helipilot. Okay, right here within range, right there, okay. Let's go ahead and do a 202 right now. And then let's go ahead and start saving. We're going to save up for our wizard. Going ahead and take it up to a 5. Excuse me. Got a little sneeze in there this morning. If you got your coffee, go ahead and grab it. It's going to be a minute. So this is actually, I think this is going to be the extent of the monkey villages we will place down, I think. I'm thinking, is this all we're going to do? Yeah, I think I may throw one more monkey village down. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. If I do, the only thing will be to make sure I get the top path, maybe a 3-0 or a 4-0, and stick it on, right by the wizard. But we'll see for right now. Right now, we're okay. Again, what we want to do is we want to get our wizard up to a 025. We will get our monkey village that we have down to a 230. And then, of course, our Helipilot to a 205, and our spike factory to a 402. So I think that's about all we really need to defeat this map. Again, all the players that are on here, I think we can do it with that. Like I said, I may just drop down the extra monkey village to give that extra little benefit to the monkeys. Okay, so we're getting close to our wizard. And one of the things you probably recognize if you've watched my other videos is that I tend to focus on my Helipilot earlier and bring that up to the 205 before I focus on my my wizard. Take it to the Prince of Darkness. And it really doesn't matter. You can take either path on this map, I believe. And, I'm just trying it a different way this time. Usually I do that, and I think even when I played this map in the past, I've used my Helipilot first, but I think you can do the same thing with your wizard first, and it's a lot quicker to get to it. So we're going to go ahead and see where we're at. We're at 24. We need, I think, about 28 and some change in order to take it up. So we're pretty close there. And we're at 68 right now. So what we'll end up having is we'll be able to take our, before round 80, we'll have 1-5 in place. Here we go. Our Prince of Darkness is coming up right now. I'm sorry, there we go. Prince of Darkness. So here we go. Now we have a 0-2-5. Okay. Now we're going to shift over to our Helipilot, where we will go ahead and get it up to the the 203. And then 204. I think we're okay. Again, our only other focuses right now are to get our Helipilot to a 205, get this to our Monkey Village to a 230, and our Spike Factory to a 402. So we want to make sure that we do get these. These are our main focus for right now. These are the last 3 things we want to do before we decide if we're going to drop down another Monkey Village. Another thing too that we can do is potentially throw another Alchemist to the upper right corner of the Helipilot, out of range of the other monkey towers to buff that particular Helipilot. So we'll see what we have. And again, we're coming up on our 204, our Comanche defense. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and save some money right now, and let's see what we get, what we want to do. So as usual, this team for, pretty much every beginner map and, probably a quarter, maybe a third of the intermediate maps can pretty much handle just about all of those. Sauda is a machine, but unfortunately Sauda is not as good on, a lot of the more advanced maps, and particularly because of range and the way the maps are set up. On some of these other intermediate maps, as we get to them, you'll see that we can still use Sauda, but maybe we don't start with the Sauda. We start maybe with the dart monkeys to get it started and then bring Sauda in. And there's a few of those, but then you start needing to move to the other ones. And of course, Corvus, the new one. What I want to do is show everybody how to use some of the older monkeys in case they haven't been able to get the Corvus yet. And, that you can still do it. And again, some of the beginner maps, a lot of the beginner maps, you can do it without, you can actually beat chimps without having a hero down. So, there's a lot of really good that comes out of this. And, especially for beginners who don't have a lot of the monkeys or the monkey heroes, this can be really helpful. All right, so in order to take the Helipilot all the way up, we need 34,000, so we're getting pretty close. We're only at round 82. And as you see, everything is being handled. And so what I think we'll do is once we get our Helipilot, we'll go ahead and go to our Monkey Village, take it to the 230, and then we'll shift down to our Spike Factory and finish that one off to a 402. Okay, almost there, and let's go ahead and get this set up. There we go. So now at 84, we have our 205. Let's go ahead and focus on our Monkey Village, get it to a 230, so we get the camo detection, the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, which is truly a really good Monkey Village to have and a path to take. There we go. So now we're at a 230. We're done with that one. Last, we're going to go ahead with what we have on our map. We are going to take our Spike Factory to a 402. And like I said, then we'll decide what we're going to do. I do believe that this will handle it as it is. I do believe, though, that using that top path of the monkey village, though, can provide some quicker reload, basically, for the monkey towers. There we go. So now we're at a 402 at round 92. So just for all intents and purposes, I'm going to go ahead and put that last monkey village down. I'm going to place it right over here by everybody. There we go. And we'll just do a 3, or let's do a 4. We'll do a 4, 2, 0. There we go. And I think we can just kind of sit and let it go from here. We're at round 94. And I think this is pretty much going to handle everything else that comes through. And I'll stop it so you can take one more look, just in case, one more look at the map so you can see what it looks like. How everybody is set out. And it's plowing down round 95. Look at that. Okay, so here you see the placement of everybody. You have your Alchemist, Ninja, Wizard, the 2 Monkey Villages, a Helipilot, a Spike Factory, a Tack Shooter, and Sauda. So we'll take it back on, put it back on auto till the end, and let's go. So we're 96, so we're almost there. And if I'm right, we're not even going to have to use any more abilities. And again, just use that first ability on 40 just to make sure we stop that big balloon and make sure that we don't have anything to sneak through. And of course, our Prince of Darkness just really throwing amazing defense. You know, it's so important that you have a good offense and a good defense. You know, if you focus strictly on attackers, you're probably not going to do so well. You do need to have those defenders in place, so you need a good balance. And we're only rolling with 2 5s here. We've got the Helipilot, the Comanche Commander, as well as the Prince of Darkness. And so you see it has to go right back past everybody so that it gets to, you know, if it gets past the group on the crew on the first round, next round gets it. All right, round 99, this is a simple round. All right, here we go. I'm not going to use any of the abilities. I think what will happen is once we get into the second part of the infinity symbol or symbol 8, once it comes around there, we get right around back to the middle. I think it's going to start to break up, give or take. It's looking pretty ragged. And let's see, when are we going to break? When are we going to break? There we go. Okay, I started wondering when it was going to break. And we're going into the final stage. There it is. All right. And that, my friends, is all she wrote. So again, hopefully this helps you. You know, if you haven't beaten this, hopefully this helps you beat it. I wish you the absolute best and congratulations on the first time you beat it, when you beat it. Again, check out our 100th video as we hit that major milestone for us, as well as our 3,000 subs mark. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you please do subscribe. We do love you guys. We do really care about it. We've enjoyed doing this for the last year, and we look forward to continuing to do this and, you know, that next 1,000 and working towards our next 100 videos. So until next time, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. We love those comments, and peace out.